Title slide. Title: Changing Materials. Subtitle: Understanding how materials transform in different conditions. Introduction. This slide introduces the topic changing materials. It explains that we will be learning about how different materials transform or change under various conditions. Understanding how materials change is important because it helps us know how to use them effectively and safely. Materials changing with heat/cold. This slide discusses how materials react to changes in temperature, like heating or cooling. When materials are heated, they may expand or change from solid to liquid or gas. For example, ice melts into water when heated. Conversely, when materials are cooled, they may contract or change from liquid to solid. For example, water freezes into ice when cooled. Mixing materials. This slide talks about mixing different materials to create new substances. For example, when we mix sand, water, and cement together, we get a substance called mortar. Mortar is used in construction to hold bricks or stones together. Similarly, when we mix flour, egg, butter, and sugar together and bake it, we get a cake. Baking causes these ingredients to react and transform into a delicious treat. Chemical changes. This slide explains chemical changes that occur in materials. For instance, when paper is burned, it doesn't just change its state, it undergoes a chemical reaction, transforming into ash. The paper's molecules break down into simpler forms during burning. Another example is when we heat an egg. The heat causes the egg's proteins to denature, leading it to become hard instead of staying liquid. Environmental changes. Here, we discuss how environmental factors can affect materials. For example, when iron nails are exposed to moisture and oxygen in the air, they undergo a process called rusting. Rusting causes the iron to change into a reddish-brown substance known as rust. Understanding these environmental changes is essential for preserving and protecting materials in various situations. Applications and uses. This slide talks about the practical applications of understanding material changes. Knowing how materials change is crucial in many fields, such as construction, cooking, and environmental science. For instance, builders need to understand how different materials react to temperature changes to construct durable structures. Cooks use their knowledge of ingredient reactions to create delicious dishes. Environmental scientists study how materials degrade or decompose in nature. Conclusion. This slide summarizes the key points discussed throughout the presentation. It emphasizes the importance of studying changing materials for various applications and fields. It also encourages further exploration and experimentation to deepen our understanding of how materials change.